Hi, so today I just wanted to share with everyone a very quick, simple, easy, throw it together recipe for raw sunflower seed burgers, sandwich, pate, whatever you want to call it. So this is just a very easy throw together recipe. Use what you have on hand. So let's get started. I have been soaking these sunflower seeds, raw sunflower seeds. I probably put them in the water around maybe 10 a.m. and then I've let them soak for probably about five hours. So they're nice and soft. Just going to strain them. And I just have a Cuisinart food processor. So any type of thing like that will work for you. And like I said, again, this is going to be very much eyeball it, what you have on hand type recipe. So toss your strained, soaked sunflowers into your food processor. Before all that, so I like to use just washed iceberg lettuce leaves to make your bun sandwich, if you will. The outer leaves are really nice because they're kind of in one large piece and you can kind of fold it like a burrito and it holds in all the yummy condiments, sauces that we can put on it later. But if all your outer leaves tear or get eaten, then of course you can use 2 leaves in a more traditional fashion. So wash those, have those ready to go. Sunflower seeds in the processor. Secret ingredient here, unpasteurized miso. And when I said we're gonna eyeball it, literally we're looking at just a pinch because you don't want the flavor to really overpower it and have it be too salty. So if I were going to measure, I would say somewhere in the ballpark of 1/4 of a teaspoon. In you go. All right. And I just happen to have some chopped red onions on hand from my dinner last night. So we're just going to throw a few pieces of that in there too. Give it some flavor. Okay. Now, if I happen to be out of garlic cloves, so, sorry folks, I'm just going to throw in some powder. Just a sprinkle, just kind of where you like your garlic taste. I love cayenne pepper, so I like it to have a little bit of a kick. So I'm going to be fairly generous with that. There we go. All right. Nutritional yeast. Excellent flavor booster, umami. Just gives it some richness. So again, I'm just going to sprinkle it in there nice and generously. Just kind of coat the whole thing. Okay. Bragg's liquid amino acids. I'm going to do, again, I don't want to make it too liquidy. I don't want it to be too salty and too overpowered by this. You just want enough to kind of give it, gives the taste a little, just a little bit mysterious. So a few drops. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, pepper. And we're not going to use any additional salt because with the miso and the amino acids, you're already going to get enough salt. So you don't need to add any more additional salt. Okay, I think we're going to give it a whirl. And then I will show you, you just kind of form it and we put it onto our lettuce leaf buns. So, and when you process it, you don't want to process it on a high setting or for a really long time because you want it to be chunky and have nice texture. So really just pulse it. Okay, so we pulsed it and like I said, you really just kind of eyeball it to see when it gets to this texture. So you don't want it too liquefied, too puree because you really want like those nice juicy burgery type bites. So as you can see, we've mixed it and it sort of sticks together on its own. So we are just going to form it with our hands. It's a little messy, but we're just going to make it into a patty. that is appropriate for our lettuce leaf buns, or whatever you want to think of it as. You might want to think of it as more of like a tuna salad sandwich or a chicken salad sandwich, you know, sans the chicken or tuna. But I would consider it a sunflower seed burger. So, okay, so we're just going to shape it and put it on our lettuce leaf. And then we can put some fun stuff on there. And here we have our sunflower seed burger patty on our iceberg lettuce leaf cups, buns, whatever you want to consider it. And I don't know where you are in your raw food journey. I personally am okay with putting a little bit of Vegenaise mayo on it, just for a little bit more something, just a little oomph. And also I love, like I said, I love hot sauce, and so I will probably also put some sriracha on mine. Again, this is up to you where you are in your raw vegan food journey. If you do cooked items, if you don't, if you are totally vegan, if you are pescatarian, wherever you are in your journey, everyone has to eat their own conscience as far as foods they are comfortable with and feel good about, and you know, really just what you feel good about putting into your body, what you can, you know, live with as far as your conscience goes. So like I said, I want to do a little bit of hot sauce and mayo, and that will spice it up. Unfortunately, I do not have any cucumbers, because if I did, I would be tossing on some cucumber, you know, raw pickles to give it, again, kind of that play on burger.